Acquisitions news. Torino Realty Corporation announces leases in Brooklyn, NY. Viasat to sell Link 16 TDL business for about $2 billion as it looks to reduce debt, boost liquidity. ASGN Incorporated acquires Iron Vine Security. Completes Solaria, an industry-leading solar services, financing and products company, to publicly list on NYSE through business combination with Freedom Acquisition I Corp. Vodafone confirms potential merger with Rival 3 UK. National leader in outpatient addiction treatment, Sparrow Health announces first acquisition. Raymond James Investment Management completes rebrand. Prologis closes acquisition of Duke Realty. Viasat to sell its Link 16 tactical data links business to L3Harris Technologies for $1.96 billion. TIM, Vivo, Claro to open arbitration against Oi over mobile ops deal. Federated Hermes, Inc. completes acquisition of C.W. Henderson and Associates, Inc., a specialist in municipal bond SMA products. HEICO acquires leading electronic component radiation test and software company. IPG acquires premier Salesforce solution provider RafterOne. Silver Bow Resources announces bolt-on acquisition expanding premier liquids weighted position in DeWitt and Gonzales counties. Werner Enterprises acquires premier truckload carrier Baylor Trucking, Inc. XPEL acquires assets of Australian-based distributor Farmers and Merchants Bancorp, Inc. announces completion of the People's Sydney Financial Corporation acquisition. Nexstar Media closes acquisition of the CW Network. U.S. Physical Therapy announces acquisition of a 2-clinic physical therapy practice. Election. AstraZeneca rare disease to acquire Logic Biotherapeutics to accelerate growth in genomic medicine. Cambridge Bancorp announces completion of merger with Northmark Bank. Molina Healthcare announces the closing of its acquisition of AgeWell New York's managed long-term care plan. Rockwell Automation announces intent to acquire Cubic. Ingersoll Rand expands technology into sustainable hydroponically based agriculture with acquisition of Dosatron International. Prosus cancels $4.7 billion acquisition of India's BillDesk. The Ensign Group acquires 2 skilled nursing facilities in South Carolina. The Ensign Group acquires skilled nursing facility in Arizona. Incyte announces agreement to acquire Medicshe-backed Valaris Therapeutics and Auremolimab, VM6, an anti-IL-15R-beta monoclonal antibody. Fandom acquires online assets of TV Guide, Metacritic and others. Sumitomo offers to buy all of Myovant in $2.5 billion deal. Vodafone agrees to buy MásMóvil's Portugal unit Nowo. Rio forces departure of mining unit chairman after dispute. Myovant Sciences Special Committee of Board confirms receipt of preliminary, non-binding proposal from Sumitovant Biopharma and Sumitomo Pharma to acquire remaining shares. Bullish news. Meridian Link wins 2022 High-Tech Award for Deal of the Year. BW Offshore. Partial repurchase of senior unsecured convertible bonds due 2024. Earth Mama introduces organic elderberry immune tea. Dow Jones rallies as Tesla stock dives on deliveries miss. Tesla stock versus BYD stock. Tesla deliveries raise demand concerns. BYD sales keep surging. Relentless dollar rally raises bets on interventions, investors say. offshore wind turbines market to expand at a CAGR of 8% during forecast period, notes TMR study. Burke & Herbert Financial Services Corp. and Burke & Herbert Bank and Trust Company announce completion of holding company reorganization. Zamora Company USA introduces Licor 43 chocolate in the U.S. Giant Food delivers more value through flexible rewards loyalty program with new promotion on store brand products. Vivendi strengthens its energy sobriety commitment and actions. 22nd Century Group. Nasdaq. 22. Expands VLN distributor network with the addition of specialty distributor Krieger Mercantile. Walgreens to donate $1 million to aid communities impacted by Hurricanes Ian and Fiona. WGI, Inc. is the lead designer for the Shands Bridge design build contract awarded by the Florida Department of Transportation. Sync Health fosters tremendous interoperability expansion in NE following LB 411 passing. Growers now can purchase Trusted Garden greenhouse and nursery products through Certis Biologicals distribution channels. Minera Alamos announces positive preliminary economic assessment for the Cerro de Oro gold project. Stereotaxis receives St. Louis Mayor's Innovation Award for 2022. ES fill customers in Florida to benefit from Motor Fuel Tax Relief Act. Biotech company pleased with results of early testing demonstrating vaccine potential for multiple sclerosis. Avocor expands product focus with the strategic addition into a new category of displays. OMNIVISION announces new 5-megapixel image sensor for professional and high-end consumer security cameras. SEMIFIVE announces new 5nm HPC Society platform. Lyft and Mobilitas insurance companies further expand commercial insurance partnership. Synopsys and Samsung Foundry enable 3nm process technology for power and performance demanding mobile HPC and AI designs. October is Fire Prevention Month. Service Master Restore. Local firefighters install free smoke alarms in communities nationwide. Zadara and Green Mountain announce technology partnership to accelerate edge cloud adoption in the Nordic market. Leucadia Asset Management announces strategic relationship with ISO MTS Capital Management. Ligand announces record date and details for distribution for Omni AB spin-off. Stride, Inc. continues partnership with PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center for multi-year bullying prevention effort. Open Text Security Solutions announces nastiest malware of 2022. Businesses move to combat waning customer loyalty with preemptive service technology. Says Pega study. SS&C rolls out unified SS&C Blue Prism intelligent automation platform. W.R. Berkley Corporation introduces new complementary coverages to product recall business. Y-Mabs announces pivotal data for Ombutamab. Dow Jones Futures rally as Tesla stock skids on deliveries miss. VettaFi indexes now underpin 6 ETFs in the First Trust Fund family. Cairo Spring and Clinic Doctor partner to create Cairo Spring 360, a best-in-class practice management software for chiropractors. Vela Wood Law Firm partners with Kaplan to provide free LSAT courses to boost number of Black attorneys. Parks Associates. 63% of consumers prefer to handle technical support issues over the phone. Trinity Inc.'s $1.8 billion railcar deal with buyer GATX, shares rise. What Do You Mean? Enters the wellness category with new, Better Than Yesterday challenge game. Titan NRG, Inc. OTC, TTNN, announces contract with AmeriGas. Chinese EV maker NIO's stock gains as quarterly deliveries rise to a record. AM Best assigns performance assessment to Amwins Group's affiliates. Creatio encourages more companies to embrace no-code technologies. Altamira Therapeutics continue Bentrio clinical trial for seasonal allergic rhinitis in Australia. Solar Flex Rack supplies trackers for 42 MW community solar project portfolio in Illinois. De Vere Chemical receives new EPA approval for successful proprietary cleaner. Security Floor Sanitizer, America's premier sanitation and cleaning product for entryway control. Reintroduced for food production facility use. Wenzel's Farm wins C-Store Decisions 2022 hot new product. Trinity Industries, Inc. announces $1.8 billion multi-year railcar order. New data shows 85% reduction in one-year mortality for Medicare heart failure patients with BVA-guided care. Novo Nordisk A.S. share repurchase program. Peloton stock gains after company reaches deal to put bikes in Hilton hotels. CPR cell phone repair partners with Mobile Centrics, a leading wireless repair parts distributor in the U.S. American States Water Company announces the signing of critical water conservation legislation in California. Auto Parts for LESS Group, Inc. announces partnership with CHANNELADVISOR. GATX Corporation announces long-term railcar supply agreement. NeoGames Paraplay expands footprint in Sweden with a TG deal. Navitas recognized as industry-leading sustainability company. Xperi Inc. completes its spin-off to become an independent public company. Tie-up in testimony causes extension of hearings on Canadian Pacific KC Southern Combination. Myovant stock soars after rejecting $2.5 billion Sumitomo bid. Harley-Davidson's e-bike spin-off surges in volatile trading. Venerable and Manulife expand partnership with New York reinsurance transaction. Atlassian announces completion of its redomiciliation to the United States. FTC Solar to supply 128 MW hybrid solar project in Australia. Once-weekly insulin icodec demonstrates superior reduction in HbA1c in combination with a dosing guide app versus once-daily basal insulin in people with type 2 diabetes in Onwards 5 Phase 3a trial. Hilton and Peloton team up to enhance the travel wellness experience. Artificial intelligence stocks to watch. Big Tech expands AI products, services. Agilent announces enhanced 8700 LDIR chemical imaging system for microplastics analysis. Ascendis Pharma announces recommended Phase 2 dose and cohort expansion for TRANSCENDIT-101. A Phase 1/2 clinical trial of TransCon TLR7/8 agonist in solid tumors. Biogen and Denali Therapeutics announce initiation of the Phase 3 Lighthouse study in Parkinson's disease associated with LRRK2 pathogenic mutations. Enviva reports minimal impact from Hurricane Ian. Provides details on 3Q and 4Q 2022 expectations. And updates 2022 guidance. Barclays and Hawaiian Airlines introduced 2 free checked bags benefit. Lineage establishes new R&D facility in U.S. and expands current GMP manufacturing facility in Israel. ST Microelectronics announces status of common share repurchase program. Zones partners with ThoughtWorks to speed e-ordering process while continuing its digital transformation journey. Vici Properties Inc. expands partnership with Cabot through a management contract for VICI's 4 golf courses. Valens Semiconductor, JASPAR and Sony Semiconductor Solutions to company host Japanese language webinar on advancing ADAS and autonomous driving with MIPIA-FI. KFC is testing new Kentucky Fried Chicken wraps in select Atlanta restaurants. Eni working with Russia's Gazprom to restore Italy gas flows. Ebix Cash signs strategic partnership agreement with Al Fardan Exchange, UAE. Chemours announces $200 million investment to expand capacity and technology in response to growing global demand for hydrogen solutions. Microvast announces new energy division. OPKO Health, Inc. Nasdaq. OPK. Insiders placed bullish bets worth $13 million in the last 12 months. Omeros Corporation announces royalty monetization transaction with Dry Healthcare Trust. LabCorp establishes comprehensive laboratory relationship with Ascension. REGENXBIO announces additional positive interim data from trials of RGX-314 for the treatment of wet AMD. Generac Power Systems and EODev announce agreement bringing large-scale, zero-emissions hydrogen fuel cell power generators to North America. EOG Resources, Inc.'s NYSE EOG subdued P/E might signal an opportunity. Boeing donates $2 million to support Hurricane Ian recovery and relief efforts. Bausch & Lomb introduces enhanced Ocuvite adult 50+ eye vitamin formulation with vitamin D. CarGurus selects AWS as its strategic cloud infrastructure provider. Enanta Pharmaceuticals initiates a Phase 2b clinical study of EDP-938 in high-risk adults with respiratory syncytial virus. IAMGOLD reports Essakane mine continues normal operations following political developments in Burkina Faso. Selective Insurance introduces new privacy solution to reduce the risk of a data breach following a total vehicle loss. Theseus Pharmaceuticals nominates the 349, a fourth-generation EGFR inhibitor development candidate in non-small cell lung cancer. Exos delivers 65 vehicles to Merchants Fleet in Q3 2022. Palanta and Concordance announce partnership to power first fully integrated medical supply chain ecosystem. Fluor awarded 2 contracts for the BASF Zhanjiang Verbund site project in China. AECOM selected to deliver first major works package for Melbourne Airport Rail as part of the Sunshine Systems Alliance Consortium. Disney Networks back on Dish, Sling TV after companies reach tentative deal. Myovant stock soars after confirming buyout bid, but said it significantly undervalues the company. Salander Limited executes exclusive license agreement with Transocean for Halo Guard real-time zone management technology. Henry Schein's Practice Pink program supports organizations dedicated to cancer research, prevention, and awareness. Axsome Therapeutics announces Sunosi, solriamfetol, meets primary endpoint demonstrating improvement in cognitive function in the SHARP trial in cognitively impaired patients with excessive daytime sleepiness associated with obstructive sleep apnea. Cigna expands its Medicare Advantage plans for 2023, giving Americans more health care choices, personalization and social support. Why have U.S. natural gas prices soared since 2020? PNM files grid modernization plan for resilient, reliable, efficient and decarbonized electric system with improved customer communications. WellCare expands Medicare Advantage and Medicare prescription drug plan offerings for 2023. The Ensign Group adds 6 skilled nursing facilities in Texas. InterDigital announces patent license agreement. KBR wins contract for blue ammonia project in the U.S. ReneSola Power closes sale of 70 megawatts of solar projects in Pennsylvania. China is rerouting U.S. liquefied natural gas to Europe at a big profit. Credit Suisse turmoil deepens with record stock, CDS levels. Here's why Poland Capital reduced its position in Endava plc, Dava. Sony betting big on next VR headset with increased production plan. Equinor Acer. Share buyback. Noble and Maersk drilling close business combination, creating a new and dynamic leader in offshore drilling. AB completes spin-off of turbocharging unit Accelleron. FEMSA receives all regulatory clearances for the public tender offer for Valora. AB completes Accelleron spin-off. Disney reaches deal to restore its channels on Dish Network. Disney and Dish go to war in contract renewal negotiations. Update 1 Myovant Sciences rejects $2.50 BLN takeover bid from Sumitomo Pharma. Bilibili announces primary listing on the main board of the Stock Exchange of Hong Kong Limited. Sprinklr expands research and development center in Singapore. XPENG receives third consecutive MSCI ESG rating of AA, achieves industry-leading DJSI scores. Bearish news. Germany's €200 billion energy bailout under pressure from EU watchdog. Live updates. Dolphin Entertainment's flagship NFT collection, Creature Chronicles, sells out in 90 minutes. ELSE reports on Hurricane Ian. Germany's €200 billion energy bailout is EU cannibalism, claims Orban. Live updates. Berkshire Hathaway Maryland Cove Point LNG shut for annual maintenance. Sam's Club poised to capture bigger share of photo and printing customization business. Ferrari says internal documents online, but no evidence of cyber attack. National Association of Public Insurance Adjusters address the recent Hurricane Ian damages. Energy stocks rise on reports of million-barrel output cut from OPEC+. Update 1 Italian court scraps antitrust fine on Apple and Amazon. OPEC+ to meet in person for expected output cut. Oil prices surge. Tesla deliveries hit a record but miss views amid demand concerns. Credit Suisse CEO tries to calm market nerves. The stock falls. Gold holds last week's advance as Treasury yields retreat. Broadcom Inc.'s Nasdaq AVGO market cap declines to $180 billion United States dollars, but insiders who sold $25 million United States dollars stock were able to hedge their losses. Western Asset Emerging Markets Debt Fund Inc. EMD or The Fund. CUSIP 95766 A101. Announces notification of sources of distributions. Nikola reminds Romeo Power stockholders to tender shares in exchange offer before October 12. Deadline. Tesla slides as logistic issues widen deliveries and production gap. Truss backs Kwarteng even after humiliating U-turn on UK tax cut. Credit Suisse market turmoil deepens after CEO memo backfires. Credit Suisse CDs hit record high as shares tumble. TPG Refinance Trust. NYSE. TRTX. Sheds $101 million United States dollars. Company earnings and investor returns have been trending downwards for past 5 years. Gray announces additional voluntary paydown of debt. Update 1 Kremlin. U.S. raised LNG prices and sales after Nord Stream gas leaks. Dana. NYSE. Dan. Sheds $90 million United States dollars. Company earnings and investor returns have been trending downwards for past 5 years. Oil prices jump on reports OPEC Plus will cut production. Credit Suisse. Citi cut 2022 year-end target for S&P 500. Inflation to put U.S. auto industry in low gear. Verisk estimates industry-insured losses to onshore property for Hurricane Ian will range from USD 42 billion to 57 billion United States dollars. Highwoods reports no notable damage from Hurricane Ian. Oil jumps as OPEC Plus weighs output cut. Europe gas slides as storage. EU steps cut risks for this winter. European gas demand set for record-breaking decline in 2022. OPEC Plus output cut. UK U-turn. Credit Suisse. Tesla woes. What's moving markets? Oil prices rally into October as OPEC Plus plans a production cut. Bond funds recover appeal after painful falls. European stocks lower. UK tax U-turn. Credit Suisse woes in focus. Google pulls plug on Translate app for China in ongoing retreat. Apple CEO Tim Cook predicts AR will have profound impact, downplays metaverse. Sinopec to delist its American depository shares from London Stock Exchange. Asia FX weakens as dollar steadies from recent losses. Financing news. Tax-exempt bond financing veteran Brett Southworth joins Greystone's ATAX affiliate. KWG gives notice to convert $6.6 million of Series 2021 convertible debentures into shares and warrants. Exchange right offering achieves 132.28 to 147.89% total returns including return of capital. Single store closes Series F2 financing at $146 million. Wearable medical devices company Accurable raises €11 million in Series A funding round. A&G achieves $18.4 million result in 21 property real estate bankruptcy auction. Mobileye files registration statement for proposed initial public offering. UMPQ Holdings announces 21 cents per common share dividend. RLI announces completion of sale of minority ownership interest in Maui Jim, Inc. Seritage Growth Properties makes $70 million loan prepayment. Tortoise announces tender offers for its closed-end funds. Intercontinental Hotels Group plc announces transaction in own shares, October 3. Earnings news. Wipro Limited to announce results for the second quarter ended September 30, 2022. On October 12, 2022. Satellite Communication Global Market Report 2022. Bird Construction Inc. announces release date and conference call for 2022 third quarter financial results. Hudson Pacific Properties announces dates for third quarter earnings release and conference call. Bodnar Financial Advisors joins LPL Financial. Sir Rod Stewart extends his hit, Las Vegas residency into 12th year with new 2023 concerts. Mainstay Mackay DEFINEDTERM Municipal Opportunities Fund declares monthly dividend distributions for the months of October, November and December 2022. NBT Bancorp, Inc. announces date of third quarter conference call. Roper Technologies schedules third quarter 2022 financial results conference call. WOMSA announces extension of the early participation deadline and expiration deadline of the tender offer and consent solicitation for Kenborn Invest S.A.'s outstanding US $510 million 6.78% senior notes due 2024 and US $435 million 4.7% senior notes due 2028. U.S. stocks Wall Street set to start fourth quarter on a higher note. Natural Haircare Products Global Market Report 2022. Align Technology to announce third quarter 2022 results on October 26, 2022. CBRE Group, Inc. announces details of conference call and webcast for third quarter 2022 financial results. Evolve Technology to release third quarter financial results on November 9, 2022. Hexcel schedules third quarter 2022 earnings release and conference call. Newtek Business Services Corp. reports record SBA 7(a) loan fundings of $223.1 million for the third quarter 2022. Ultra Clean announces date of third quarter 2022 financial results. Calix to post third quarter 2022 stockholder letter with results on October 24, 2022. Vici Properties announces release date for third quarter 2022 results. Media Alert. Equinix sets conference call for third quarter results. ARPA Corporation provides third quarter 2022 supplemental information and schedules results. Conference call for November 3 at 10 a.m. Central Time. Global Foundries announces conference call to review third quarter 2022 financial results. Gentex schedules third quarter 2022 earnings release date and conference call. Novacure to report third quarter 2022 financial results. Provident Financial Services, Inc. schedules third quarter earnings conference call. Portillo's Inc. to announce third quarter 2022 results on Thursday, November 3, 2022. Sherwin-Williams to announce third quarter 2022 financial results on October 25, 2022. T. Rowe Price ranks No. 2 in Maryland and top 25 in Colorado on Forbes' Best in State Employer 2022 list. Wolfspeed, Inc. announces date of fiscal first quarter earnings call and investor day for October 2022. The one-year underlying earnings growth at Cousins Properties, NYSE, COS, is promising, but the shareholders are still in the red over that time. Murphy USA's, NYSE, MUSA, 5-year earnings growth trails the 31% year-wide shareholder returns. Caesars Entertainment, Inc. to report 2022 third quarter results on November 1, 2022. Canada stocks TSX futures point to upbeat start to Q4. Coherent. Nasdaq. COHR. Sheds $321 million United States dollars. Company earnings and investor returns have been trending downwards for past year. There's no escaping Pfizer Inc.'s, NYSE, PFE, muted earnings. Ares Capital Corporation schedules earnings release for the third quarter ended September 30, 2022. OneMain Holdings announces date of third quarter 2022 earnings release and conference call. InterDigital issues updated guidance for third quarter 2022. ViewRay to host Investor Day. Earnings growth of 84% over 1 year hasn't been enough to translate into positive returns for Equinix. Nasdaq. EQIX. Shareholders. Banc of California announces schedule of third quarter 2022 earnings release and conference call. Radware schedules conference call for its third quarter 2022 earnings. Spotify Technology SA to announce financial results for third quarter 2022. Will declining rents impact Equity Residential's earnings? FedEx, Nike, Micron, Conagra and Constellation Brands are part of Zacks earnings preview. Q4 off to shaky start as stocks stumble, but oil jumps. Amid booming beer business, Constellation Brands set to report earnings. Along with this high-growth chip stock. Links to articles are below. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates.